Meet me outside, Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get a tie. Wall Street Pete, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip dough. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the ceiling. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. I thought you'd know. We on YouTube. You wake up in the morning, crack of dawn at Wall Street Pete. We talk about Wall Street Pete. Sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, every day you hit the like, you hit the subscribe, hit the bell, hit the all notifications when we do go live. You get this crypto news, live technical analysis from this crazy man that worked on Wall Street. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is Tuesday, 6/28/2022. Without further ado, we're going to get right into the show. Start off with some crypto news, and I was laughing a little bit because I couldn't believe this. 2 charged for alleged plan to steal tens of millions of dollars in Bitcoin from New York home. They had this planned out. Apparently this went to trial, and what did I say? There you go. Last Thursday, 2 men were arrested in Virginia for their alleged plan to steal tens of millions of dollars of Bitcoin in Westchester County home. Between May 18th and May 24, 2020, the accused alleged plan to break into the home, and guess what? They're serving 20 years. Up to 20 years in jail. I thought that was some pretty interesting Bitcoin news. That was pretty wild. So what we're going to do is now we're going to protect ourselves with the keys, and now they're going to make us give them the keys. Boy. Now we're going to have to find a vault somewhere safe to put this key where all my Bitcoin and crypto is hidden. Obviously, if you don't own your own keys, you don't own your own crypto. So until the day you buy a ledger, a nano ledger, or anything of that nature, you will not be able to own your own keys. If this does happen, you want to have a safe for somewhere where no one even knows. Apparently, they bragged about it. They talked about it, right? So word got out in the street. They took the plan to steal it. Institutional crypto asset products saw record weekly outflows. This is a 9 hours ago, this article came out. They're saying that Canadian investors represented a hefty $487.5 worth of outflows for crypto investment products, with the figure partially offset by $70 million worth of inflows from 5 other countries. So understand what they're doing. The Canadians had basically been a major reason for this dump. The outflows is where the money is becoming liquid. $423 million automatically. This is definitely a problem. Why we went down to that 17,000 regionally. The outflows were almost solely from Canadian exchanges. One specific provider. The outflows occurred on 17 June, but were reflected in last week's figure due to trading reporting lags, and likely responsible for Bitcoin's decline to the 17,760 that weekend. So do your own homework, do your own research. I'm here for you to give you a little help here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Crypto exchange, FTX, looking into acquiring Robinhood. This gentleman, Fred Friedman, or if I got the Sam Friedman, excuse me, he already owns 7.6% as far as I remember. Looking to see if he can go all in. He wants to own and compete against Coinbase. So if anyone was trying to understand what was the reason behind all this, we're excited about Robinhood's business, prospects and potential ways we could partner with them. That being said, that there is no active M&A conversations, and with Robinhood, let's be real, the guy's trying to take over. He wants to be the next Coinbase. He wants to take over and be just like Coinbase. He wants to be bigger than Coinbase. So that is your news for the day, crypto news. But one last tidbit. Follow me on Instagram. Pretty excited if this trend continues. They're talking about the people that are continuing to add in. According to Crypto.com study from July, the number of global crypto users, and this is last July, more than doubled from 100 million in January to 2021 to 221 million in June. If this trend continues, it would then be called an inflection point of hyper adoption. So unless that happens, which that is, where the price would go absolutely crazy, and this is where we are now, and this is where the internet went. A lot of people don't understand how important this is. The internet flew. The internet went absolutely bonkers, and they're trying to say that crypto right now is in this realm, in this space, when the internet was here in this range. So understand that, where expected to go. This is just the beginning. So what I think is going to happen now, these are the downtrends. These are the nightmarish falls. I did a nice little copy here. Did a clone. Getting to the charts on TradingView. It's free. A lot of people love TradingView. I know I'm one of them. TradingView is my life almost. Crypto is my life, right? So if it wasn't for TradingView and checking it out on crypto, then the two wouldn't correlate. Every day you hit the like, subscribe. We go over charts. We go over technical analysis. We go over news, of course. Wall Street, Pete Sicto, and crypto. A gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Wanted to show you something here. This is the daily. I could go to the 4-hourly, same thing. Every time we get that little head and shoulders pattern, right, we get this little fake out. And here on the 4-hourly, it shows it a little better. We get this little sort of fake out where we think we're going to the upside, right? Because that's what naturally is supposed to happen. Then we hit this support level, which is now our range here, right before we fell again. So we did it again. Shoulder, inverted, we thought. Shoulder, somewhat sideways, boring action. Fall again. So we're doing the same thing. So if you pay attention, please be careful. There's a good chance. This is what we do. We prepare you for these scenarios, and now you will be a happy person to know if I set you up with that, and that's what I'm about to do right now. If we start falling below this price, you must start getting your antennas. You better have your sell stops. You better have whatever you can at the $20,000 level to get ready to sell out, because then the shoulder is not going to come through. But you have to come down and pay attention every time if we got this jump up or not, right? Big jump here. This was June 15th, so this was about 2 weeks ago. And then we did it again about a week ago. So we're getting a weekly trend going on. What's happening? Every weekly, we're bouncing off this 20,000. So we don't want to bounce down. We want to create new higher lows. That's what Bitcoin is possibly doing. Pay attention for that. And then I'm just looking to see if there's a shoulder coming. So we'll see what happens. This is where I expect perhaps a bounce and the shoulder coming to the upside, as we've been talking about for the longest time. 24,000 on the chart that I speak of, and this is what we were talking about, right? Pretty excited about that. This was a little thing I did. We drew this out and showed everybody and said that this was going to happen. Then we showed the results. So I think it's pretty great. I think we're on fire as usual. I know you like this stuff. Hit the like and subscribe. I do appreciate all the wolves, every person here. Now what we're looking, we might get a longer trend down here. This is the number, and that's where it correlates with the other chart on the daily. If you look at the 4-hourly, it's kind of the same thing, 20,000. So we're not looking to really fall below this. This is a big support level. Pay attention to that. Put a stop loss if we do start falling below there. Obviously, I am 100% outsold. Stop loss of every single thing at this price. Please pay attention to that. This is my own strategy. None of this is financial advice. None of this is going to work for you, right? But if you do like this stuff, I'm expecting to ride this, if this does happen, all the way to 24,000. This is the run we've been getting. Just because the Canadian investors got out doesn't mean we got out. So pay attention to that, or the rest of the countries, right? Who the hell is we? But pay attention, like I said, dead cap bounces. We're looking to break through. Once we break through that 21.4 and we finish a candle above the 21.4, and a lot of people need to see this, 21.4 right there, and that's that purple line. This is a big deal. Once we start getting a candle and we can finish, and maybe we just go in between here like this, that's what I was telling you about Shiba Inu, and a lot of people thought I was joking. Dead on. Dead on, right? Wall Street, Pete Sicto in crypto, dead on. If we could find Shiba Inu. Where are you? Shiba Inu, where are you? We got some things to do. Told you to take profits, right? If you were following me, I said Shiba Inu, forming a double top pattern. This is definitely a bearish pattern. We were doing so. I said, well, what I expect is a bounce off this line. Ladies and gentlemen, if we didn't get this before it actually happened, well, we did it twice on the 2 4-hourly charts. If you pay attention to the candles, twice. Bounced perfectly off that. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So pay attention to the mention. If you do look, obviously we would be getting an upward W on Shiba Inu. If we started to break above the 12,000, finish a candle above, what would that be? That would be a very bullish momentum. We already talked about this multiple times, but that is what an upward W would look like. So pay attention to that. Coming into the downward size, supporting sideways action, not downward. It'll be going up and down, volatile. Some people actually make money off these swings, but you can actually be smart. You could buy the dip. You could have bought it down below where I said, right? Sellner, probably proof. He did that himself. So please be careful. Like I said, there is a problem down here, and I want to show this real quick. I'm going to get to the daily on this chart. And if you do see here, 20,000 was supposed to be a bottom, but it's possibly not, right? Look all the way in the bottom. It's black. That's scary. That is scary. That's never rolled out. 10,000. 10,000. That's scary as a mother effing you know what. But if you pay attention to where we came from, if they want to reset crypto for real, they can. So a lot of people talking about the 3,000. A lot of people talk about some crazy numbers. If you want Wall Street Pete to talk about a crazy number when it's all said and done in this crazy market, if we are continuing to fall and be absolutely down, only time's going to tell. We could tell you right now, technical analysis would let you know that the next possible chart would be somewhere probably about here above that price. But that's where the next resistance would. This is the next resistance, 11,800. So the next resistance is 11,800. Resistance flips into support. But if you want to see when the last time the resistance flipped into support, literally, which you can see right here, this was resistance, this is now support. Well, that was before we blew up. So let's see if this happens. I'm a little concerned that we're going to continue to make 20,000 our support level and then come down. This is going to be a long time. What's going to happen? The inverted head and shoulders pattern is taking longer. What is that? Well, that's the shoulder, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to break it down to you in real life because some people really don't understand. And there's a possibility of inverted head possibly at that level. Remember I said there was an 11.8. It doesn't have to go all the way down to 10.5, 10,000. There's an 11.8 price, 12,000 price, and maybe that 13, 15 range. This is what we're talking about. I don't want to be correct about this. I don't even want to really talk about this, but this is what we do at the end of the video. A lot of people just watch the beginning, think everything's all rosy and sunshine. I don't do that on purpose to hurt no one. I'll do it and flip it the other way. I'll do the bad and then show you the good at the end. But this is where we're at right now. And a lot of people, when the crypto investors, like I just went over with the news, if you watched the news in the beginning, the Canadian investors, how much was that? 485 million, they said, outflow into the crypto space. You want to blame them, but that's what happened. And there's always an aftershock effect. What was it? Well, I hope that the aftershock effect was definitely, and pay attention for that. If that continues to happen, that's good. The aftershock effect will take you, and I do hope that that was the 17.7 when we fell down here, 17.5 on this chart. So let's hope this could still be a very verified chart. What I'm going to show you at the end before we get going, and this is why you stick to the end because this is kind of exciting. Technical analysis will do some indicators, right? The MACD was trying to flip very, very bearish. If you see it's having a hard time, it doesn't even want to go. There's a lot of red down here on the bottom trying to go, but it's really not. It's about to flip bullish, I think. It's probably the EMA ribbons are getting tight. Here we are. RSI level is not in the most beautiful place I want it to be, but every single time on the daily now, and I want you to I want you to see this because this is a possibility. I take the line because this works a lot for me, and now we're up here. But if you notice, a big bounce off this. We're coming from down this bounce already. So what I'm thinking is if we're able to get this technical analysis correct, and this is the RSI levels on dailies for the Bitcoin price, it's up. Can we get something you can see? Up. You see it? Once again, last few times. September. What was that? That was last year at this exact month coming. July. So July's coming, right? Now, this is interesting because we did pretty crazy RSI levels, hit some pretty crazy highs during this time. September 21st, 2022. This is a daily chart. I like this. This is very important. Ladies and gentlemen, few times here on record, there's many times that we've gotten down or at this RSI level, and what has happened? We've risen and gone to the top. Got down, risen, gone to the top. You already see where we went. I'm not sure we keep going. I can't guarantee that we do, but there is a bounce coming, and that's why I say we are bullish. This is why it looks very, very, very telling to me. Some people are surprised. This is the daily. What do you need before a price to go up? You need some boring sideways action. What did I say? I said that this downward trend here, we can turn it red if that helps. This downward sloping red is going to come. Well, what happened? 4 days ago, 1, 2, 3, 4, I warned you this was going to happen. And we sloped right upon it. Well, we're either going to come down now to the 20,000. If we break down below this green wick here, which is probably asinine ass backwards, this should be probably red 2 or something. If we break below that price, we are going to see these prices that I was talking about prior. So, not financial advice, just a gentleman letting you know twice as nice that this is my strategy. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm planning. Do I see something nice coming here? This is the start, and it's a daily, of high volatile waves in the upward trajectory. If we can get it, great. If we can't and break through that 22.7, 22.8, we're in trouble. We won't see the 24. But I do believe there's a 24,000 price coming. I keep harping on it. I'm not changing my tune. This channel does not change its TA. All we do is get you prepared with the crypto news and ready to maybe trade and make a trade, right? If you want to make a trade right now is not the time. We were open on a trade all the way down on the fall from the 19.7. This is what we're doing on the trade. We're taking some high volatile waves, but if you pay attention, definitely to mention as we get ready to go now, finally, enjoy this 15, 20-minute video. If you pay attention, definitely to mention, if you pay attention to these circles here, they're considered new higher lows. I am going to keep taking new higher lows as long as I proceed to get them. This is the daily chart on TradingView. Pay attention, definitely to mention on that. So I'm excited about that part. Nothing really crazy major, but just watch how we continue. If we continue to do that, well, then exactly what I just drew up here in high volatile waves is coming to the upside. It'll be an ascending channel to the upside. We'll then find out where we break. Hopefully it's a cup and handle. We'll find out, is it 22.8, which is most likely resistance, or do we actually get some help here and find our way all the way up? There could be a 30,000 smasher to a cup and handle. I'd be excited for that. Now look at this hot mess here. It looks like a clown cart. I'm Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto, the gentleman that told you the last move. So if you want to understand how serious we get with our TA, gentleman told you the last move very shortly on the 4-hourly. You can pay attention. That's what we did. Hopefully, one last tidbit. There you go. Binance. This is probably one of the best APY staking. Binance is now offering Sandbox 14.5%. What? Row. That's a big deal. That got my head turned. Pay attention, definitely to mention some of these options you don't get like this. Yeah, this could be a proof to me. And that's another thing I wanted to tell people. Do you understand that could be proof that we're going to fall? Yes, don't be a fool. Please don't be a fool. We talked about a couple things. We talked about the NFT, the car. You'll be able to get this car. This was pretty cool. I don't know if it's Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Crypto news, live technical analysis every day. You hit this, like, subscribe. We're on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Check us out. Chevy is auctioning off a Corvette NFT, and the winner bid gets the car as well. What? I'm already in it. Hope I didn't make those things. Well, anyway. Oh, wow. I wonder how long that's been. How long has that been? Probably half the show. Oh, boy. So what I was getting at, Dr. Rainey, is these people have this crap. Oh, it's been muted for half the show. Wow. That's pretty rough. I'm going to have to do a new video tonight. What I was saying at is there's some person promoting sex on my channel right now. And it's pretty wild. What I was getting at is when your channel gets big enough, you're going to have people doing these kinds of things. And it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. Please don't click on any of the links. I was saying goodbye to everyone, and I was saying it muted. What a shame, man. They threw me off because of the comment section because they were, promoting sex. Did you see it, Rainey? It literally says, love to cheap F-U-C-K, then we're in. And it probably has a link. I don't see the link there, but oh, my gosh. Well, what I was saying is there's a few things in Bitcoin. We showed it. Obviously, we were muted when we did it. We'll come back to you either later on tonight or we'll just do another video. I'm going to have to go review this dumb video now. Thanks a lot to the scammers and bots in the comments section. Please stay away from them. They're horrible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have a wonderful day. I'm going to have to review this video, unfortunately, of what happened. Take care.